In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly set up your guitar's action so you can get it nice and low and you can finally get your guitar playing the way you want it to. If you haven't already, please check out my video on setting up your guitar's neck and truss rod adjustment before you start this video, because if your neck isn't set up properly, you're not going to be able to set the action up properly. And here we go. And so action just refers to the distance of the strings from the fretboard or the top of the frets on the guitar neck. Most people would like the action on the guitar to be as low as possible without causing issues like buzzing or fretting problems. So for me, I like to set the action to Gibson's recommended settings, and that's 5/64 on the low E string and 3/64 on the high E string. And so for a Gibson style bridge, we've got these two adjustment knobs on either end of the bridge, but on a Fender style bridge, we can adjust the action of each string using the mini Allen wrench that they provided. So I'm gonna start by taking my depth gauge, and I'm just gonna check the string height at the 12th fret. So again, here we're looking at the distance from the top of the fret to the bottom of the low E string, and we're right about 5/64 here, so no adjustments needed. And then we're gonna do the same thing at the high E string. And again, we're at about 3/64 here, or halfway between 1 and 2/32. So this guitar is already set up properly. But if it wasn't, we could raise or lower each end of the bridge using needle nose pliers. And if we turn these screws clockwise, we're gonna lower the bridge. And if we turn them counterclockwise, we're gonna raise the bridge. So what we wanna do here is we wanna make sure the guitar's in tune. We want to check the string height with our depth gauge on each end. We want to make our adjustments, and for this one you can go about a half to 1 turn each time. Then we want to retune the guitar again and check the string height. And then we're going to repeat that process till we get it where we want it. And so for a Fender style guitar, since we can adjust the action of each individual string, I'm going to shoot for 5/64 on the low E string and the A string. I'm going to shoot for 4/64 at the D and G strings, and I'm going to shoot for 3/64 on the B and E strings. So it's kind of a gradual taper as we go up to the higher strings. And to do this, we're just going to use our mini Allen wrench to adjust the height of each saddle. So if we turn clockwise on each screw, it's going to raise the action, or counterclockwise is going to lower the action. And on this type of bridge, where there's 2 screws for each saddle, we want to try and raise or lower both screws about the same height so that they're an even height. And again, we're going to retune the guitar in between each adjustment. And these settings are just recommendations from Gibson. So if you like your action a little higher, you can set it a little higher. If you like it a little lower and you can play without buzzing or fretting issues, you can do that too. We should be able to set our action at the recommended height without too much fret buzz or fretting issues. Now you're usually going to have a little bit of fret buzzing, which is not much of a problem on an electric guitar because we're playing through the amp and you're not going to hear too much of it. But if you have excessive buzzing, that may mean that there's neck issues, and that's beyond the scope of this video. But an easy solution is to raise the action up a little bit until some of those buzzing issues go away. So that's it for this video. The next step in your setup is going to be intonation, so check out my video on that. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more guitar care and maintenance videos like these.